So Wubana, it's me Teeting here with the V.F.D, and in today's video we're going to be setting up a 10-gallon mangrove tank. Also, follow us on Instagram and TikTok, link in the description. Yes, that's right, we have Instagram and TikTok. Now, in this clip, I have a 10-gallon rim tank from Top Fin that I bought at my local Petco for about $15. It does have a rim, and it's going to be sitting right there on my desk, where I used to have a 3-gallon budget reef. You can check out the videos for that, but I decided to upgrade. And I will be using fine grain sand, even though it's not my preferred type of sand. I prefer rather coarse sand, but all I had is fine grain, and everything is closed, so I just had to stick with this. I mean, it's better than nothing, so yeah. And in this clip, I believe I'll be smoothing it out. Yeah, there it is. Nice and smooth. It's not a lot of sand, about half an inch, but I mean, it's something. And the corals that I will be getting, I'm not sure if they will require a heavy sand bed. So, basically what I'm doing here is placing the live rock. I got these live rocks at my LFS. I traded in some frags and got just the right amount, even though I will end up adding, I will end up adding more rocks at the end of this video, or towards the end of this video, just to mix up the scape. Now, for the left-hand side of this tank, I want to do a zoo garden, and for the right-hand side, I want to place some euphilia, like torches and hammers and frog spawn, all that stuff. Oh, and also, I would like a gorgonian or sea whip on the left side as well. And for the sea floor, I'm looking at Recordias, Florida Recordias. I really look forward to getting those corals because, I mean, they just look amazing. And let's see, I might also be doing some Xenia, I'm not sure. And of course, the mangroves itself, which makes a mangrove tank. And I'll be ordering those probably from Aquarium Depot. And skipping ahead now a little bit, I've added a power head as well as a heater and a thermometer. I've already filled up the tank just because it's so boring. I did use recycled water, basically water change water from my 20-gallon tank. And a bit later, I received a package from Amazon. Now in the background you do see lights, that's just a temporary light so I could see everything. But in this package I got 3 packs of 10-gallon, I believe it was, 10 gallons worth of reef crystals from Instant Ocean. This is mainly what I'll be using for this tank. And I also got a Penguin 100 by Marineland, and they call it a penguin. Very funny. I also got this light that, it was a pretty cheap light. I will be putting out a review for both the filter and the light later on down the road. And there's the light. It's 2 lights with 2 switches but 1 plug. It's pretty bright. And also here's the filter that I will be adding some macroalgae to. That is the bio wheel. Now, skipping ahead a bit, I purchased a phantom clownfish from my local fish store. And again, this is cycled water. It's water change water from my 20-gallon reef. And I also went ahead and added some euphilia. That's a hammer, and that's a frog spawn, not the other way around. And there's a clownfish. If you have any name suggestions, please leave them in the comments. I also added a green star polyp rock from my 5.5-gallon tank. Update on that later in the video. But as you can see, I have added some more rocks just to make it look nicer and take up some more space. I didn't think there was enough as is. And I also added a little light fixture to the filter in order to keep the macroalgae alive. I might end up leaving it in the tank itself, like in the middle or somewhere. But that's basically the beginning of this tank. It's looking promising so far. The mangroves will really finish it and will be the main source of filtration. I just got the filter for water movement mainly, and also for the mechanical filtration. And that's the clownfish. Once again, I don't have a name for it. If you have any name ideas, please drop them in the comments below. And next, yeah, here we go. I've moved the SPS from my 5.5 gallon tank to my 20-gallon tank because I was experiencing some issues with the 5.5 gallon tank. So just to be safe, I did move all the corals, including that pipe organ. And that is that. Now, I plan on corals in the mangroves, preferably by probably next week. The corals that I listed, I'll probably be doing, and the mangroves. So stay tuned for that. Next Saturday at 5, I'll be releasing a new video, hopefully with the corals. And if it's not, then it'll probably be an update on the tank. And yes, this footage is looped. I'm sorry, I didn't want to record straight footage. But basically, this has been Ting Ting. You have been watching a video, and I will see you next time. Haba Kale.